So this clip went viral a couple of times. John Cena on Stern back in the day.
You see that chicks just because you feel
Absolutely.
bad? You do?
Absolutely.
So
Why?
you give a mercy.
You're a good-looking guy.
You throw a mercy.
Would
you ever do a fat chick?
Absolutely. I believe it or not, there was an instance not too long ago where I hit the 280 mark.
Let's go.
You banged the chick. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Let me get this. International wrestling superstar John Cena took home a 200.
Do you think that when he's having sex there, she goes on top of him and then he goes, "You can't see me." You can't. You literally can't see me.
Yeah, I'm like, you think this is true?
Yeah, I've heard him. I remember this at the time. That's why it was almost nostalgic for me. Dude, I remember John Cena would going on a media tour kind of talking about how he was like, "I'd fuck anything."
Really?
Dude, I remember this at the time.
Okay.
But by the way, I get that because like wrestlers, I know like
I guess he's saying it was like as a joke kind of.
Any dude that's a group of guys is like, so he banged this like 300 pounder. It's like, I don't know, I've probably banged like up there myself.
Yeah, who hasn't? I banged your mom too, but
I banged 300 pounds. Well, I mean it was 300 pound chicks same night, but it still counts.
Same time,
same time, same night.
I guess for sure.
He's not done.
Yeah,
80-pound. She took me home. I didn't take her home.
Were you attracted to her?
Absolutely, and the experience was great.
She have a nice face?
She had a nice smile.
Why did you do that? I don't understand.
Well,
Why did you do that?
First, it was kind of a challenge set out to me by the entire roster.
Stern used to rule.
It was a thing where you won't do it. Okay, I'll do it. But it wasn't like,
she approached you and said,
I'll do
"Listen,
it."
would you come back with me?"
There was just like a moment. I'm pretty polite and.
Okay, so it goes on, but
he got egged on by the boys,
right? But he's also very respectful. like he said.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, the comments to this 100%, and the reason it's like was going viral in all these places is people being like, "This is how misogynist men are. These fucking pigs." Like, whoa, it's like it's a.
Wait,
Like
people are calling him the pig?
they're calling them both pigs, but yes, they're calling. Oh, fuck! Maybe I'm the calf of the week. Dunce calf. So they're saying their point is sort of that the way that he's talking about women, like, oh, it's
Like a trophy.
or almost the opposite of a trophy.
12-point buck.
Trophy factory. 12 trophy buck.
Rhino.
Well, they're kind of like, oh, so how is that weird that you had sex with a bigger girl? Like, she's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the whole thing, and it kind of, I thought that, you understand what I'm sort of saying,
for sure,
right? Like,
for
the
sure,
reason people are mad is the way that they're talking about, like, why is that?
Why would it be weird for John Cena to have sex with a woman who's 280 pounds? Like, why is that even notable?
Why is that even notable?
Yeah,
Yes, that's kind of what their point is.
Why is that anything?
Why is that even a conversation?
Sure.
It's so crazy for biggest
Damn,
wrestler
she
in
didn't
the
have
world
a
at
good
the time.
face though, huh?
But this is the best way to describe it, is like, I think a lot of people really need to decide whether they want special treatment or equal treatment. Because you go, okay, so you're saying that a super celebrity dude, one of the big, most famous guys in the world, he's gonna have sex with a 300-pound girl, and that's kind of like obviously kind of weird, and he's even being nice about it or whatever.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, so, and they're like, why would men talk about girls? He goes, okay, well, what's the other version of that? It is legitimately nonstop on social media, some porn star that decides to, it's his lucky day.
Yeah,
she has sex with some 300-pound guy wearing a John Cena shirt, probably, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Or that weird, like, small, dwarfy dude who's like...
That guy?
That guy, yeah. And he's, like, crying.
And it's his lucky day.
Yeah.
So, and the truth is, the answer is you want special treatment, but... You can't. It's hard to have both, because the truth is that happens all the time. Some, porn star or whatever, like graces this, weird looking dude.
Yeah, but also he has to pay her or be filmed.
Exactly.
Like, that chick is like, yeah, I'm 280 pounds. I fucked John Cena.
Pretty big.
Like, you think that isn't her giant trophy for the rest of her life?
Right.
Like, for her, she's probably like, yeah.
No, it was
probably
sick.
her 400-pound husband. She's like, dude, can you believe I fucked John Cena?
Dude, yeah, she turned around, he just went on the top ropes and then just fucking jumped down and slid it in.
He's got his, like, foam finger. And he goes, we're an AEW family now.
Husband must hate that.
Fuck John Cena.
That would be annoying. That's literally the joke I had where I was dating the girl that was with the wrestler. You do not want your girl's ex to be John Cena, man.
Hell no. Hell no.
John Cena's putting in performances. So that was kind of, I was just like, the fact that there's still people nonstop on the internet all day being like, this is, how could guys say this? And you go, imagine this was the other way around, and you're like, yeah, every comment would be like, nice of her, sick dude.
Sure, of course. You go, congrats, man. How many people you haven't been like, man, that chick's out of your league? Like, people say that to like people's girlfriends and shit, like or whatever. Like, it's just common. I don't know.